Hello guys. Last video I spoke about the opportunity to buy a house, and in this video I will try just to explain how to calculate your mortgage loan. I will do this video just in theory. I give you some information, and then in next video I will try just to show you a website how to calculate this. Now, if you want to buy a house, it's better to see an agent, a broker agent. What does this man or woman do? He will search for the home for you. Okay, now you give him which place you want, and is it a single house, apartment, or is it a townhome or condominium or whatever you want, and then the woman or that guy or this agent will help you find the best, okay, according to what you need, which place, and the price. Okay, now this guy or this agent is paid by the seller, so you don't give him no money. Okay, so it's a very good thing. Now, how to calculate your mortgage loan? It means you are working, maybe you have a wife or girlfriend, or you are alone and you want to buy a house or single house or townhome or wherever. So you try to see how much it will cost you, okay, to buy this home monthly. It means your monthly payment. This is very important, because if you can't afford it, if it's too expensive related to your salary or hourly rate, so you can't do that. Okay, if you have an excellent credit score, that will help, because when you go to the bank, you find, for example, the home, and you go to the bank, you ask for money for a loan. They ask you first for a down payment. Okay, down payment to put into the house. Like, each bank asks for something different, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, depending on the bank. So whenever you find the house, for example, you find excellent house, you find it's cheap and you want to buy it, and that's it. So what you should do what you call shop for your loan. Find all the banks online that it is in your area, or online, and just go and ask them for a loan. They will ask you to provide some information like social security number, your name, your telephone number, a lot of stuff, and then they will tell you if they can give you the loan or not. Okay, if you get the loan, just you tell your agent, and then you go and process for buying the home. Okay, that's it. It takes maybe 1 month or two, but it's a process. So my advice is, don't rush when you want to buy a house. Take your time, search for the best, ask the agent, because the agent knows more than you in terms of neighborhoods, prices, and so on. Maybe you want you think about the price, but you don't think about the neighborhood, which is not good, because neighborhood is very important, especially when you have a wife, you have kids. Okay, if it is a good neighborhood, you are in general safe. But if you go to bad neighborhoods where we have drugs, we have criminals, and so on, even for me, even if they give me the house for free, I will sell it. Okay, I will not live in it. Okay, but no one is giving you something for free, so try to see the best. Now, how is this mortgage calculated? It means when you want to buy a home, they see, it means the bank will see what is your credit score. If you have excellent or very good credit score, they will give you a good interest rate for the loan. For example, right now it is nearly 354%, which is one of the best, because they say that 50 years ago the interest was like this, but in before 2007, before 2008, 2007, 2006, the interest was so high, okay, because the market was so good at that time for the business. And then we have the crash of 2008, the crash of the stock market, and the crash of especially the real estate and housing market. Okay, almost all the people lost their jobs for real estate, and it was a very, very hard time for those kind of professionals. Okay, that's why when I see online, I just laugh. I see a lot of people go right now teaching you how to invest, how to flip houses, how to invest in real estate, how to do this and this and this and this. And I ask them, are you really making money right now, or the previous years? Most of the time they are not making any money. They lose their job, so they teach and they get more money of their seminars or their books or DVD, more money than the actual job. And this is disastrous for people who want to invest, because someone who will teach you, but he is not buying and selling, he is not doing business anymore. Okay, he has good knowledge, yes, you can watch his videos, you can take some notions, but you will, believe me, you will never get to know the secrets, because you are not professional. Okay, a professional, when you want to be a professional, you need time, you need experience, you buy and you sell by yourself, and you can be a professional in the future when you practice. Okay, with good education practice you will succeed. Okay, so in this video I will just try to show you the amount. For example, the house is $150. Okay, so for example you get 4% as interest rate. You should see a lot of banks. For example, if 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 banks accept to give you a loan because you have an excellent credit card or something, so you should see what interest rates, because I'm telling you, someone gives you 4, someone gives you 350. Okay, so try to see this, because from 350 or 375 to 4, it's a lot of money. When the term is 30 years, it's a lot of money. Okay, now, so what you should pay. So in this video I will just tell you that 4% from 150,000, you will pay, let's see, the website here, I put 150,000 for the mortgage term is 30 years. We have 25, we have 15, but 30 years is the normal thing, and 4% interest rate, so you will pay $716 a month. Now you will not pay only this. 716 is the interest on the loan and a little bit of principal. It means in each month you put the majority of the money, a high percentage, to interest rate of the money that they send you. Okay, because the bank, they will not give you the money for free. Okay, not free loan. And each time you some of the money goes to the principal, and there is a balance. Each month you put more into your house until 30 years and you buy the house. Now if you can afford more, you can, each month you add more, $10, $20, $100, $50, and this will make the mortgage term shorter. For example, you buy the house for 30 years, okay, and then if you add more, it's calculated. You can you can ask your agent to give you an amortization. It means it shows you if you add more each month or each year, how much you save of years. For example, 30 years, if you add $100 more than your payment, you will end up, for example, paying your house in 23 years or 25 years. So it is less. The more you add, the more the years comes. But the payment is exact. It doesn't change. Okay? Each month is the same until you finish. Now, here is the thing. You should always calculate how much you pay in order to see yourself. Can you make it or no? There is another thing to pay more. So you pay this 716. This is interest plus principal. Okay? Those are two. But you should pay home insurance. It means they ask you to find insurance. For example, you have insurance with your car. Let's say, it's just an example, okay? Any Geico, State Farm, Nationwide, whatever. So what you do, you can ask them to be your home insurance. They put anything you buy, you should put insurance on it, and the house is obligatory, okay? And then we have what we call property tax. Property tax is the county where you live in. They will ask you to pay property tax. It means you pay tax for owning a home. Okay? Now, this is all for the home mortgage payment, monthly home mortgage payment. But there is another thing that some houses, some residential have. They have what we call home association fee. Okay? Now, the home association fee is in some neighborhoods, not all. Okay? There is an association of all these homes. So they ask you to pay, and it's obligatory. Okay? You can't avoid it. You say, no, I don't pay. So if you don't want to pay, you should find a house or neighborhood that there is no this association. Now what they do, this association, they help fix things outside the house. For example, if you have a problem with the roof, or a problem in the streets, or the neighborhood, it means you pay, depends on what you pay, $25, $100, $200, depending on the residential thing. So before you buy, you should ask about this home. Is there a home association or no? And how much should they pay? So you should know all what you should pay for your monthly payments. Okay? That's it. If you can afford it, you can buy it. But believe me, right now, the interest rate with 3.50 or 4% is the lowest that you can have in America. And this opportunity, believe me, you will never get it in the future. Why I am always telling you that things we don't know what will happen in the future. So don't try to speculate a lot about this. But the problem is, it is in your advantage. Okay? Just in 2007. The interest rate, you can't find 6. You find 7, 8, 9%. Right now there are some, they have 12%. They need the home. The home, and at that time they have bad credit, so they give them the highest, and they can't. They can change it with refinance, but it's so hard because they have bad credit. Okay, even those who have excellent credit, they can't get a lower interest rate. And the interest rate, they say now, in general, it is like the bottom of the interest rate, because if it goes more, less and less and less, who will profit? It's us, it's the public. It means it is us. But if you wait more, the housing market will begin to go up. When it goes up, You will never see this because 50 years ago, the interest rate was 4%. After 50 years ago, it goes just years ago, it goes to 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12% when you want to have a loan. And right now, because of the crash in the stock market and the real estate market and the housing market, you get an opportunity that you will never get in your life. Okay? So try to seize the opportunity right now, especially if you are young. If you are 20, 25, 30, and you have a wife or girlfriend, and you can buy a house right now, or you can afford to buy a house, and you think that you are not going to elsewhere, because when you buy a house, it means that you are settled in a place. Okay, I don't ask you you are going to college, or you have a job, and this job, each 2 years, 3 years, you go to another state. So you can't buy a house because you change residence each time. So you don't need a house. A house is for someone who wants to settle down, and he has a job, he has a wife or kids or something, and he wants to settle down. Okay. So I hope all this information I give you is useful for you. If you have any question or any doubt or anything that you want to try to discuss with me, just comment or send me a private message. Now, why I give you this kind of information about housing? Because it is an opportunity for buying things cheap. Okay, that's why I always try to share information with you. Okay, I'm trying to share everything. It means everything I know and I have an idea about. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, just ask. Thank you.